Okay, welcome to another stream. Wait a second, I actually have to... I don't hear myself yet. So, now, that's much better. Okay, how's everyone doing? We are back with another stream. We will continue to work on the dashboard. I actually... Oh, what's happening here? Ah, there it is. I actually worked a little bit on the dashboard since last time. And I added a few things. Why is it looking so weird? Okay. So I added a few things. Added Spotify to it, and I kind of like looked at how the layout should look like. So, and then I also added like a notification badge here that opens like the notification panel. And then I also put like a little user icon here too, because I think it looks nice. Hey Coasting, what's up? Moin. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. And then I also prepared some stuff actually from Coasting here. I put in this switcher here for like because I want to use it for the climate entity, and I just copied it in so we can use it. This looks super clean. Coasting made it, and I have no idea how it works, basically. But yeah, same as the weather background, I guess. But yeah, today we will work on a few more things, I think. So I think the first thing that I want to fix is this like favorite bar, let's say. I kind of want to fix this and then make it like an auto entities card. And then I think maybe we work more on the weather one, and then maybe we work on the music one, or we work on the climate one. Let's see how far we will get. But I feel like slowly it's coming together. No? It almost looks like a dashboard already. Not sure what you think, but to me that's pretty cool. Wait. Let me... actually put on some light here for me. Okay, what should we start with? Maybe this here, huh? So let's work on this part here. So we have this like, let's delete all of these. This like button card here, and I want to make it like an actual button card. So let's think about this. How do we turn this into like a proper card, and like what do we want to change? So one thing I don't like is that the text and or like the name and the text are kind of the same. I know it's how it looks kind of like in the material design, but I mean, we're not recreating the design. Instead, we're creating our own that's inspired by it. So what I definitely gonna do is I'm gonna change this around. And wait, we also have the color here. Interesting. And we want to create like just a basic button card, not like a light card, right? So I think this we take away. Show state true, that's fine. Tab action, I would do more info maybe. State a name, this is fine. This is also fine. And then color if entity is on. So then, yes. What we will do is we will save this. And we will add like our variable, like the color variable. And then, how did we do that again? Like this here, right? Like var variables color dark. So So we can change the color. Hey, let's copy this. Let's go back. And let's work a little bit on this. So the color here. We want... Wait. Variables, color... color yellow. If... And then here, of course, we need entity.state. Return variables color. That's good. And then we can copy. Oh wait, this is for the icon now. So this needs dog. And otherwise, I think we do contrast 20. Maybe not contrast 20, maybe contrast 18. This we don't need. We can put template setup. And then here we can do basically the same that we did here. And here as well. And then this one we change to normal color and then contrast 2. And then this we can take away. What is this? Icon 2. Doesn't exist. We don't have it. Okay, we can delete this. Okay, so then for the state, I think we make this bigger. Maybe a little bit too big. Maybe something like this, yeah. And then font weight. This maybe we do like this. Twenty seems to be like too much, right? 15. But we want this and this to be the same, right? Is it in the middle then? Kinda looks weird still. I feel like the state is too big. Do we like it the other way around? I feel like I like it better when there's like the name on the bottom, because often I feel like the name is quite long. This is what I noticed. Sweet, right? Test this actually. Okay, this works. Office lights. Office light. Okay. I feel like it's too big. this we can for sure take away, and then we have to like space it. Ah, okay, this makes more sense also. And then I think this we can space differently. And then we do icon. Kind of like move it over. Ah, wait. What's happening here? Where is the card here? Why is it so small? Eh? Why does it not get bigger? Because of section view? Oh yeah, okay. It's something in here. That's okay. This was confusing. Let's put it in here. Okay, this looks very weird now. It's like super big. How did we do it here that it's like... We also didn't do anything. What happens if we... Okay, it's also big. Okay, then let's work on this now. We want to do... The icon should not be 1FR. This should be 1FR, and then this should be 40 pixel, maybe 60 pixel. And then we can take, oh no, 50 pixel, oh, 40 pixel? Let's do 40 pixel. And then we can take this away, and then this looks much better already, no? And then actually I like to have the name. A little bit closer, like maybe like this. Okay, when we click it, we go to this. A stage should be visually communicated through color changes and reduced elevation. Okay, costing. I mean, color change we have, right? This is the color, and then this is the color when it's on. But what does reduced elevation mean? What does reduce elevation mean? I don't know. Maybe we actually wait a minute. Let's use this one. For the button, so then we can change it, right? Oops. We do 40 pixel here. 1 FR. We still do state here. Wait. Other way around. State. Name. Like this, yeah. Then we can also bring in this. But then here, of course, we do... how do we do this? Elevation could mean a shadow, for example. Could be. But then this is when it's supposed to be a nav button, no? As I don't have any colors, just use shadow, yeah. Yes, I think this is what we will do now. This could be the navigations button. And then the... Maybe I shouldn't have done it like this. Maybe I still do it. Or should we make it like one button card template with like a variable with enough button? But then we can't change this tab action. I think we take it out. We leave it like this, no? And then I think we do a third one, actually. And then this is, what is it? Switch. Toggle. No, what is it? Toggle? Toggle switch. On. And here we do toggle switch off outline. Hey, How are you? Tim, Sia, Christopher here. Hey, Christopher, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, I feel like I need to put these like in like a grid or something to like see it better. Not sure how I feel about this. So then what we would have here is like we would have, oh wait, 3 different types of button. No, this would be toggle. And then this would be navigate, and then like navigate somewhere. But I feel like I'm not so happy with like where the thing is positioned yet. Kinda looks sick, but at least I have time to try out some new features on my dashboard. I mean, you have to take the wins how they come, huh? Okay. I feel like we need to change this a little bit still. Yeah, padding right, this is like too much, I think. Maybe we do a 20 as well. And then what? Shall we take it away? That looks better, no? How are we feeling about these? What if we make them different colors? Whoop. You can see the light changing in here. I feel like for some reason this, is it the same height? No. This is like the same height and then this is down. You can see here, no? Because I added this probably. Okay, why is that? This is why they look off, no? Okay. It's not because of that. But yeah, here you can really see, no? Like it's pushed down. What if we... it also pushes that down, okay. Whoops. So costing, why is that? age old. $22. What if... No, but this shouldn't be... It's just the width, no? This does look a bit better, no? Image size versus line height. Because it's 22 by 22, huh? And then it's like too high, higher than this, right? I see. I mean, we could make it smaller, no? Or we just push it up like I just did, no? I mean... Let's see how it looks. I think that looks much better. Now they look in line again, no? So this would be a button, this would be a navigation button, and this would be a switch. Ah, it's still, yeah, this we need to change here. Oh, add a padding on the second line. What do you mean add a padding on the second line? You mean on the name? Yeah, I mean we can also leave it like this, no? I think. Okay, let's make this into... The second row, yeah. Do we have to add other variables to this? I know that for... I had a lot of variables actually in my old button card, so you could change states or names. Should we do that? Should we add them to this as well? Maybe I can copy it actually over from the other ones. But it does not really matter. Yeah, maybe we just leave it like this. No, I mean, it works. It's kind of like my philosophy about this always anyways. So in my last template, I had like all of these variables. Let's see which ones we need from this. Icon 2, I don't think we need. No. We could put icon on and icon off, so you can change the icon if you want to. And then you could also state on and state off. We could also change. I had like background color on and background color off for We can do this actually, no, because this background color off is can stay like this. Background color on would be no, we can't do that because we can't call variables color in background color because it's alphabetical. Do we need all of these? Or do we keep it more simple this time? What does everyone think? Do we give a lot of like customization, or do we just leave it with like the color, that we can change the color? What's better? What happened with my thing here? Why is it all messed up? Can't decide. Not very decisive today. So I've often used it also for like entities that have different states, no? So we should keep this. I mean, we could do do we write color like this? I feel like I'm second guessing it. Always keep it simple. I guess you write color like this. Okay, always keep it simple. Then I think for now we just leave it with the color. And then we turn this into templates now. Let's cut this here. Put this maybe in here. So we keep it for later. And then copy this. Go in here. Setup we keep. And we do button. Let's just call it button, no? Let's call it button card. Button card. Paste this in. Put it in here. This can go. This can go as well. And the rest can stay. Save. Then we do the second one. And then we do call it nav button. This can go. This can go as well. Save. And then we take the last one. Put it in here as well. Switch. Let's just call it switch or switch button. Switch. Switch. Okay, take this away. Save. Done. Go back here. Okay, then one thing that I want to do now is actually I'm gonna go and open another tab. We're gonna add a label. We already have the no dashboard label, but now I want to add a favorites label. Must be red, of course. No. No dashboard is already red, but I guess we make it red. No. And then we go back. Oh no, wait. We go, actually, let's put like a few favorites. Just so we have some. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just add like some of these to our favorites. And then we go back and then actually add a new card, which is auto entities. Make it full width. And then we want to include label, favorites. You can see them there. But then also we want to do state on. And then for options, for options we do type, custom button card, template button card. And then what color should we give them? Red, because they're favorites. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe red. And then we can go in here actually and not use this, but use grid instead. Columns, let's do 4. Square false. And then card param is cards. And then if we save, we can put this in here. And now we have favorite cards that automatically fills up. Looks nice, no? I like it. Now we just have to make a light card and like a light slider. But we'll do this later. For now, this is fine, I would say. Why is it still on? Okay. My light doesn't like it. Okay. One more card down. Shall we work more on the weather card maybe? So far we have this, but I think we can work a little bit more on it. So actually what I wanted to do, let's see. Let's see actually what we wanted to do. So I think I want to show the state. No? And then maybe we can also show the name. Which actually I think I would change the name and I would put where it is. The icon I think I would not show, but I also want to show the label, I think. And then for now we can just put wait. True, of course. And then label we can put 21 degrees or something like this. just for now. And then I think for now, we can leave it like this, but I would also like to put like some more stuff here actually. Let's actually get everything in that we want to show. And then we can work on like styling it. So I want to show the temperature, right, on the label. We can actually do that quite easily. .4, it's not 21, unfortunately. And then I think down here I want to show some more stuff. Let's go actually in the developer tools and let's look at the states and then look at forecast home, and then we can kind of like see what else we have in here that we could use. So we could show the wind speed. Ah, we can just put the temperature unit behind it. Maybe we do that actually. Makes it more flexible, no? Maybe forecast data. To be honest, forecast data is kind of like hard now because the regular weather entity doesn't have forecast data anymore, right? So you have to like set it up and kind of make like an own sensor for it, right? Or like call like a service or something like this. And I mean, in the end, I want this to be, so people should be able to like copy it in, you know, like, and then just like change some stuff and then like have it work for them. So I think I want to keep it like simple, you know what I mean? Like if you have to set up like a really complicated sensor that only works if you have it like set up properly, maybe it's not the best. So I think what I want to do is I kind of want to keep this here. And I think what we could show maybe is like that we could show the humidity. We could show, for example, UV index or wind speed or the precipitation. Kind of like down here. Because I mean, here there's like a lot of space where we can show like extra data, I feel like. Let's actually work a little bit about like how this looks and then we can like work on the rest. So let's just, this is how lazy I am, you can see this. I always just go like in here and I copy like something like this, you know? Because then I have all the stuff in there already and then I don't have to like basically like write all that in. Okay, so card we don't want, and then that's it, I think, no? Icon we also don't want. Okay. So, what do we, how does the template areas actually look like? So I think on top, we want the label. And then on the other side, we want the name. And then I think in the next one, we want the state. And also the name. Okay, the label is gone basically. And then I think I want this to be 1FR. Label. State. And this can also be 1FR, I think. Ah, the label is here, okay. And then this is gonna be min content. And then min content. And then we will put another thing, which for now we do 1FR, I think. Okay, let's start actually with the label. So justify self start is fine. Actually, what we will do is probably do some padding, maybe like 40 pixels. And then the label, let's just do, first of all, we do white. Oh, white is not white. What's happening? Why is white invisible? Precip, you don't have data? I think you only don't have data if there's no precipitation, no? You have data when there is, right? Is there not? Is it not like this? Okay. This is ridiculous again. Why is white not white? No? Can you not do that? Is it behind the SVG? Is that the problem? Yes. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got the solution. Let me have to write real quick. I want this to be kind of like big and to be kind of like small, no? I think we can now use wow, right. Yeah, beware the weather card is day-night sensitive. Take this into consideration when choosing font colors. So what do we do, coasting? What do we do? To combat that. Okay. we should probably... Okay, here's what we could do. We could do a variable, color again, and then we make it bar white for now. And then we do why does it not work? Ah, because there's a spell error here. And then in the variable we could check like if it's night or day, and then at day we could make it black maybe. And then at night we could make it white. I don't know. Maybe this could work. That's too much. Also, for some reason, this also doesn't do anything. Oh no, this doesn't do anything. This does do something. Why is it so much higher? Maybe we have to... Actually, I think this is like a little bit too far down, no? So maybe we can use the padding here and we do... what is it, the first one? It's like the top one, right? So maybe 30 and then 40 and then 30 and then 40. Looks better, huh? What we could do is we could give this like all like a box shadow to make it a bit more readable, no? So I would want it to be like kind of like this, no? Like this, right? Now you can see like how much you can cheat, pretty much. So if we put this here, interesting. Drop shadow. Ah, yeah. But is it doing it? I don't think so, right? I really see a difference. Drop shadow. Why? Text shadow. Text shadow, maybe? Doesn't like it, huh? Why is the background changing? But not the text. Do you see this? What is happening? Okay, why is this not working? I mean, it looks already better, like it's coming together. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 30 here. Background is randomized. Yeah, but can you tell me why this is not working? Text shadow? Nice. Okay, we don't know. I mean, what we can do is we could what happens if we take this and we put it like on here? Probably you could still read it, right? I feel like white is our best guess, no? I mean, here maybe it would be a little bit difficult to read. But I feel like white should be good, no? Okay. I don't know why the text shadow is not working, but I'm giving up. I feel like hopefully we can read it and maybe we can test it at the end. And then we see. Let's add some more information here. So we said we would want to add wind speed and maybe humidity and maybe precipitation. Filter drop shadow. Shall we try? Wait. What did we have? Forgot. 2 pixel, 2 pixel. Filter. Drop shadow. 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 0 pixel, 0 pixel, black. Red. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Drop shadow. Do I have to put this in like brackets or something? I don't get it. What if we try text shadow here? Also no. Okay, I guess we leave it like that. So I think, what do we say? Humidity or like UV, humidity, UV, humidity, UV, what else? Wind and precipitation and water. Let's do that, no? So four things. Let's just say humidity, UV, UV, what did I say? Wind and rain. And then, to be honest, I think I would put it in a card just because. And then just, I'm just gonna put something for now. One trick echo, what's up? If you're adding humidity, how about adding dew point as well? I know dew point is not that important in Germany, but it's important in certain parts of the US. To be honest, I don't even know what it is. What is the dew point? Can you enlighten me? So what we have to do is we have to add another row. And we will put humidity, UV, wind and rain, and then we do label, name, state, oops. State, name. Taupunkt. Interesting. So sometimes the Taupunkt is minus. Interesting. I didn't know. I did not know. Okay, but now we don't even see the cards, right? Why is that? Because I put them in the wrong thing. What? There we go. There we go. Rows. Why are they... Should they not have all the same... Why are these two bigger than these two? I don't get that. Because this is the size for the whole row, and then we still... maybe we have to do this, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Because in Southwest Florida, I could care less about humidity. It's all about the dew point. If dew point is under 60 degrees, then we can open the windows and doors. If it's over 60, then it's a huggy. Okay, need air conditioner. I'm learning a lot of stuff. Okay, so then let's actually work a little bit on these. So I don't want to show the entity actually. I want to show, we can use the name, no? Yeah. So then if we take this and put it in the name, then we can do, what was it? Humidity. Humidity, and then here we just put %. So then we have the humidity. Okay. Then here we do the same thing, but we do UV index. What does it do? Does it have anything? Even Apple doesn't display dew point data well. We can be the one. UV index, I think it's just a 0, right? But maybe we want to have also the name, right? So maybe we have to do it differently. So maybe actually we don't do it like this. Maybe we do label, and then we do name humidity, and then we do show label true. What else do we want to do? Wind. What was it? Wind speed. And then I think we have to do, okay, that's gonna be a bit more difficult. So we have to take this, put it in here, but then we have to make it an if clause. Let's copy it somewhere. Too lazy. So in here we do an if clause. So if entity attributes dot precipitation is undefined, then let's just do, then return okay, then we return, if it's undefined, then we return 0 plus entity attributes dot precipitation unit, and otherwise we return precipitation plus precipitation unit. And then this is rain, whatever. Okay. And then I think we can use like a layout, no? What is it? State, label, name? Can that be a layout? No. Let's look this up. GitHub button card. UV is just a number, or return moderate low instead of nonsense number. We could also do that, yeah. Layout. Wait. They have layouts, no? Here. I can label. Okay, I feel like they don't have the one that we want. Is a warning planned for the weather card? Not yet, but we could implement a warning if we want. Okay, let's start with the grid template areas, and then we have, I think we will do label and then name like this, and then actually we will do card, and then we will do border radius 0. We will do border left solid 1 pixel right. Border right, of course. Sorry, border right. And then we will do background transparent, and then we will also do margin. That doesn't work. Okay, why? We have to kind of not have them like as close together, but we will work on it, I guess. Whoops. What happened? Ah. Then we can have the label, and we can do for the color, of course, we can do this again. It's a warning plan for weather card for our American friends. Yeah, we can integrate a warning. Let's see. Danke für deine Arbeit. Thanks, Painkiller. Danke dir. It's fun to hang out. And then maybe let's keep it basic for now, and then do name, and then do a 10. Do font weight. I love the coaching live stream. Me too, actually. I feel like I'm learning a lot from the master. So coasting, now this is a coaching session. Let's use styling anchors. No, like how do you do this again? CSS styling anchors. Oh no. Maybe we can do this here. Styling anchors. Is it not called anchors? And no, yeah. And in star. Here you do like and extra, whatever. And then here I think, how do you do styles? Extra, is it like this? Yes. Okay, it's not too bad yet. Also feel like, okay, but here we also need does that not work? Can we not change like something? Border. Right. No? Interesting. Then this one we have to do at the end. Okay, so we can work a bit more on this. We can okay, this doesn't work. Can I not change it anymore? Oh, I can. You can. Instead of pop-ups, maybe we could add a toggle on the attributes to show graphs on the bottom of the card. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You want to go, you want to go very advanced. Why is it so far? Why does it feel so far on the right? Why does this not work? Seems like I can't do the styles and then change like one thing. Wait, maybe we do actually, we could put a row in between this, no? And then we do maybe like this. I mean, doesn't look so bad yet, no? What does everyone think? Clean or too basic? Definitely change like wind speed to just be wind. Looks basic and clean, what people want if you ask me. I mean, my goal was to, because I feel like my whole dashboard was like in some ways also like a little bit overcooked, you know what I mean? Like, and when people use like the code, they were like, what is this for? What is this for? What is this for? So I want to make one that's like easy to install, you know what I mean? Like, so there needs to be just like not so many variables and just like one entity that you put, no? And like this right now it just works with this like one entity and everything is like taken from the one entity basically. So I do like that. I mean, the UV we could change. Coasting is sending me stuff that I don't understand. Extra base config name API server. Name API server. What is happening? We're starting to hack. Okay, walk me through it. What do I have to do here? Styles. Name API server. I don't know. This doesn't do anything. This we can delete. YAML anchors. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, here we can't find this. Okay. So I can do, let's try this. Rain. We can do like this. No, but this doesn't work as well. But this is what you meant, right? Oh, am I doing something wrong? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Not sure. But this is what I'm doing, no? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it likes it. Maybe I think for now we leave it like this. I know we wanted to change the UV index. Sorry. So let's actually let's ask AI for it. Write me a JavaScript template for custom button card that checks the UV index and returns low. What did we want to do? Low, medium, or high? Instead of a number. And then we can copy this. And AI is so good for this. And I promise you, it will work. Bam. Wow. I mean, for now, maybe we leave it like this, no? I feel like it looks nice. I mean, it works well with the moon here, but I feel like the sun is also like in that place, no? This could maybe be a bit too difficult, no? 1 to 2 should be low. Yeah, that's what it is. 1 to 2 low. 3 to 5 is medium. Moderate is quite long word. I would 6 more than 6 is high. Can't you link the background of the card to the state of the weather? That's how it is set up. The background of the card is the state of the weather. 8 to 10, very high. Should we also include very high? Extreme. No, okay, now you're going too far. This is gonna be enough, I feel like. Okay. I like it. We actually don't have so much time anymore, but maybe we can work a little bit on this actually. Because it's already like set up a little bit. And what I wanted to do is actually I wanted to maybe I don't do this here. Wait. Why does it look like this? Do we have to put it in a different... because we have the icon here. Do we also put it for the IMG cell? Yes. Okay. And then we do Z index 0. Not sure what the right code was, but it's something like scale fit. Object fit, no? Isn't it object fit? Object fit cover? Yes. This we can take away. And then we can put name. One. And then for color. This is actually also probably white is our best guess. But how would we do that actually? Buttons. That works. Okay, but what I want to do actually is buttons. Something like this. And then actually I can't do that. Probably I also need to filter drop shadow. Is that for the other one? That didn't work. How do we want to style this? Actually, I think what we will do is we will not do any padding on this. We will just do 0. Or maybe not. Maybe we just do here. Wait. I think we do it here, right? Buttons. Position absolute. Bottom 0. Left 0. And then width 100%. And then how do we do this? Border radius 0. Ah no, we don't do it here. Okay. I think maybe we leave it like this for here, and then we do it here, no? looks better already. And then actually I want to put in the thing, the bar that like moves. Where can we get this? Copy this from? Progress. And then we have to change that, of course, to bottom. Left we do 0, and then height we do 40, and then width we do 100%. Then we do the same here. Left 0, height 4. That works, right? And then from bottom we just do 80, 80, and then we do should we keep it green? Richtig nice, was du im Maß schon einiges nachbauen können. Danke, danke dir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. So I want to make this a different color, I think I want to make this also kind of like the background of the card. Where did I put this? Here. Maybe like this. Then I think we have to align this a little bit like different. All of this basically. We will put like play here, then we put the name and the artist, and then we do plus minus on these on the right here. So let's do that actually. So for this, I want to put the name and the label as well. And then for the styles, I want to put pref next. I don't really have pref next. No, this is, I called them pref and next, but they're actually the things. Okay, what we want to do is we want to do play pause. Then I think I want to do label. And then I want to do next. And then I want to put another one, play pause, and then name, and then pref. Yeah, this looks good actually. I mean, not good, but like, this is how we're gonna get there. Don't see the, because we don't show the label yet, no? And then we do show label, true. And we're kind of getting somewhere, I would say. Okay, so how big should this be? So the first one should maybe be what? big is the icon? 20 pixel, maybe like 30 pixel, and then 1FR, and then 30 pixel, right? And then we kind of like bring them together. And then this is the same, I would say. And then this we don't need. Why is it so far away from each other? Okay, we will see that later. Let me do some padding here. Let's do 10 pixel. Well, let's actually do 20 pixel. Let's see. Maybe we should change this first. So the icon should be far right. And the background should be this maybe. And I also want to make it like smaller. Maybe that's too small. I think we keep the box shadow. And then we can do this again that we just learned. Volume. I think that's still too big. I think they're still way too big. Alright, then let's make them smaller. This is kind of small, no? Let's do 25. And I also kind of want to maybe something like this. Alright. And then we kind of like do the same with this. So this should be white. The background should be, but then I think we keep we make this like a little bit bigger, I would say 50. Uh, 20 I wanted to do. But 20 is too much. Let's keep it 15. And then let's do something like this. And then let's style the name and the label. Okay. Why is it that far in there? and it's also not the right... Wait. You have to, of course, change the... Change this. Okay. And we also actually forgot it here, no? Yes. Much better. Oh wait, but we also... Do we have to do it also down here? Yeah, right? I mean, I feel like we're getting somewhere, no? Okay, let's go back to this. Card radius makes less padding like bottom radius. Card radius is less padding, button radius. What happened? Ah, okay. Now it's back. It's like, what? Okay. Label. Maybe something like this. What? How do we feel about this? What do we think? Nice. Music card. Simple. Does it fit the rest? What do we say? Not sure about these two. What else do we need? Do we need like a skip button? The play pause button should have the same distance from left and button. The radius on the button should be calculated as I posted earlier. I see what you mean. So then actually we do have to do it like this, no? Wow, it's like hard to see now. 88. 88. And then take away the background from the volume buttons. Oh yeah, could be. Good idea. Give me a second. What else we want to do? Like here, we could put none. And then here we could also put none. And then this card should have like a different radius, you said, no? I mean, I do kind of like it. It's clean, I would say, no? We can make it louder. We can make it lower. Oh, you can't even make, you can't really see it really. How do I make it so that you can see it better? I don't do it at all. Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not? For now, leave it like this. I feel like yeah, not sure what the radius of the card is. The radius of the card is 30, the border radius. So then what should this be? The radius of the button. If the radius of the card is 30. And then right now we have 15. So it's like half. There is like a way you can calculate this, no? Inside, outside, border, radius. Let's look this up. When nesting elements around corners CSS, mainly a visual pleasing consistent gap requires adjusting the border radius for the inner element. As simple, applying the same radius to both will make the inner corner look too sharp or squished. The core principle. For a perfect nested rounded corner, the outer radius should equal the inner radius plus the padding. Okay, outer radius is inner, so 30 is the inner radius plus the padding. So then it should be 10, right? So because the padding is, where is it? 20. So the outer radius is 30. Right? The outer radius is 30, I'm pretty sure. Let's check this out. Yeah, 30. So then it should be 10, right? Does it look better? I feel like if I keep it open here, then you can see it better, no? That looks better, no? Is it not? So we have 20 here, 20 here, but only 10 here. Should we change that? And I don't know how I feel about the green here. Should we put it something else? Ah, and also we have to adjust the code for it. Wait. I'm dumb. Here. 100. Yeah, but the bottom distance is different from left. Ah, because there is... True. But why is that? Okay, let's figure this out. This is probably why, no? Okay, this doesn't do anything. Interesting. So we have play pause, we have 10 on the top and then 20 on the right, 20 on the bottom and 20 on the left. No? What happens if we do this 0? Looks correct, no? Or is this... It's like a little gap. Oops. I feel like that looks correct, no? For some reason. You feel the same? That this looks correct? I don't know. Maybe we leave it like this then. And I think from the pref and the thing, I will also take the box shadow. We'll take this away. What do we think? Maybe you don't really see it so good now anymore, no? Maybe a percentage from HA or the theme, yeah, maybe. But I think now it looks good. Now it looks clean. Should we... What is happening? Why is it always jumping? Should we bring the box shadow back for these buttons? I think I didn't like it so much. I mean, it looks pretty clean, no? I would say so. I mean, maybe we could use the box shadow that's on the card here. Why is the color not loading anymore? I feel like something's weird. We could also put this on this, actually. But we would want to put it on the text again, no? And then we don't know how it works again. Okay, let's try this again. Filter, drop shadow. Nope. I don't know. I think for now, I'm happy with how it looks. Drop shadow and make them slightly blink. Yeah, but like, I don't know, how the drop shadow doesn't work for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay. But I think actually for today, this is probably as far as we go. What we can do is, I mean, we leave this here for now. Filter, drop shadow. Yeah, but this is exactly what I just put, no? Copy. filter drop shadow. Ah, hä? Why? Why did it not work before? Maybe something like this. And make them slightly bigger. 16. And then should we copy this and also put it on here? To give it like a little bit of like separation. Maybe, huh? This is like too much. Yeah, increases readability. Yeah, for sure. I think so too. This looks better. And then let's also add them here. I don't know why my thing is like weirding out. Why is it now not working anymore? Ah, it is. Okay. And then we can... I feel like... I don't know what's happening. Save. And then here, I think we can also put it. And then maybe we don't do it as crazy. I feel like maybe it's time to end the stream because something is going on. Something weird. Okay, really quick. I think I don't want it to be 1. I want it to be like maybe 0.5 or something. Maybe 0.7. 7. Save this, and then also here we do the same thing. We do like 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, and then we copy this and we put it in here and make it even like smaller. Huh? Do you see this? Why did the styles change? It's not the thing anymore. Interesting. Oops. what is happening? Line 141. Ah. Right. And then we save that. And then we go here. And then actually this one here, I feel like I need to change this real quick. I don't like the green. We will make it black, I feel like. Do we like black better? Maybe something like this for now. I think that looks cleaner. Okay. I think this is it for today. We worked on the favorites tab. We did the button cards. Then we worked on the weather card and also the music card. So as you can see on our main page, there's only basically like 2 cards left. Like, and I think this we will do next time, like the heat, and then also like the security system. And then I think what we will do is we will go into like setting up like the rooms and then do like light cards and stuff. And yeah, but yeah, it was nice that everyone was here and was watching. I hope you had fun. And yeah, I see you in the next one. And then we do the last 2. And then soon, I don't know. I feel like we're getting closer to having a new design, which is really, really cool. I still love to do this. This is still so nice to do. And then we have to kind of like see how we will do like the whole thing here with the, yeah, let's see. All right. Thanks everyone for joining and for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.